Yo all, buckle up because some bombshell documents have just dropped from the ongoing federal case against Diddy. It looks like we finally have confirmation of some wild allegations. Not only was Rihanna allegedly a victim of Jay-Z, but it's now claimed that he also sold her to his longtime friend Diddy and possibly other industry figures. The whispers have been swirling around for quite some time, suggesting that Jay-Z isn't the innocent bystander he pretends to be, and this new info might just blow the lid off the whole situation. For years, fans and insiders have speculated about Rihanna and Jay-Z's real relationship, and these documents seem to shed some light on the mystery. Rihanna has been notably absent from the studio lately, and according to these revelations, it may not be for the reasons we've assumed. The buzz around her troubled past in the industry has grown louder, suggesting that there were sinister undercurrents to her rise to fame. Let's rewind to the early days when Rihanna first entered the music scene as a teenager. Jay-Z was more than just a mentor. He was effectively running her life and career. Initially, the speculation about their dynamic was dismissed as mere gossip. However, as time passed, rumors only intensified. Rihanna, at just 19, experienced what many only dream of, collaborating with Jay-Z and achieving a #1 single. She once expressed her overwhelming gratitude, saying, "It's just too much for me to take in sometimes." But things took a darker turn as rumors began to surface, suggesting that their relationship was more than professional. Initially, the industry brushed these rumors aside, but they refused to go away. Then, Rihanna's publicist, Jonathan Hay, attempted to set the record straight, claiming he had fabricated stories to generate buzz for her single Pon de Replay. He stated, "The PR stunt was reckless and desperate, but many found it hard to believe that someone as talented as Rihanna would need such tactics to gain attention." As time passed, however, unsettling stories emerged about how Rihanna was discovered and signed by Jay-Z. It's been suggested that she was essentially flown out to the US after a music executive spotted her while on vacation in Barbados. At just 16 years old, Rihanna was taken from her home to meet Jay-Z and L.A. Reid without a parent or guardian. When she arrived at the office, she was left waiting until 3 a.m., which raises some serious concerns about her well-being and the intentions of those involved. Rihanna later recounted a chilling moment where Jay-Z jokingly threatened to throw her out of the window if she didn't sign the contract. Imagine being a nervous 16-year-old in that situation. She described the atmosphere as welcoming initially, but the pressure she felt to perform was immense. He said, "We don't just sign songs, we sign artists." And she felt a mix of relief and fear. Ultimately, Jay-Z's method of coercion seemed more like a threat than a genuine invitation to join his label. Let's also not forget that Rihanna was a minor at the time, which complicates things significantly. Typically, minors cannot enter into contracts without parental consent, and Rihanna didn't have legal representation. Allegations have arisen suggesting that Jay-Z may have exploited her naivety, and it appears he was keen on signing her at any cost. Jaguar Wright, an outspoken figure in the music industry, has made bold claims that Jay-Z used his label as a cover for darker dealings. She alleged that Jay-Z handed Rihanna's father $500,000 when she arrived in the US. This raises eyebrows about the true nature of their relationship. Was Rihanna's father complicit in her exploitation? Or was he simply caught up in a system that preyed on vulnerable young talent? The disturbing details don't stop there. Jaguar Wright also alleged that Jay-Z forced Rihanna to perform certain favors for industry insiders, raising questions about her autonomy and well-being during her formative years in the music scene. This might shed some light on her turbulent relationship with Chris Brown, suggesting that the pressures Rihanna faced may have played a role in that infamous incident back in 2009. During a heated argument, Chris reportedly confronted Rihanna over her actions in the past, which led to the dramatic fallout between the two. It's suggested that the toxic environment created by the industry's demands might have pushed Rihanna to the breaking point, leading to a volatile situation. The publicist's insights add another layer to this already tangled web. He implied that the feds once interrogated him about Jay-Z's alleged schemes involving Rihanna, hinting that this is a much larger story than we've been led to believe. He expressed, "It's time for me to finally set the record straight," indicating that the truth surrounding this scandal is far-reaching and complex. The pressure he faced from law enforcement was intense, revealing the severity of the investigations surrounding Jay-Z. These recent allegations coincide with the timeline of Jay-Z's close relationship with Diddy. It's no secret that the two have been allies in the industry for decades, which adds credence to the idea that they may have been engaged in questionable activities together. Diddy, who has his own share of scandals, has faced accusations that parallel the new revelations about Jay-Z. Isn't it peculiar how Jay-Z has tried to distance himself from Diddy ever since Cassie's shocking lawsuit surfaced? Once Cassie brought her allegations to light, Jay-Z's behavior shifted dramatically. This was a significant change for someone known for their close ties with Diddy. The cancellation of the Rock Nation brunch this year only fueled speculation, as this event has been a staple for Jay-Z since 2010. Fans have speculated that the cancellation was a calculated move to avoid the scrutiny that Diddy's controversies brought upon him. Jay-Z's friendship with Diddy has always been public, but as accusations against Diddy mounted, it seemed like Jay-Z opted to protect his reputation by stepping back. The drama surrounding these revelations continues to unfold. The media is buzzing with questions about the implications of these leaked documents. How many more people in the industry were involved? What does this mean for Rihanna's legacy as an artist? And will the public finally get the full story behind the facade that Jay-Z and Diddy have built over the years? In light of all this, it's essential to recognize the gravity of the situation for Rihanna. If these allegations hold any truth, it speaks volumes about the exploitation that can occur in the industry, especially concerning young artists. Rihanna's recent absence from the studio could be her way of coping with the trauma she endured during her rise to fame. As we dive deeper into this scandal, one thing remains clear. The entertainment industry is often darker than it appears. These recent leaks have only scratched the surface of a much larger issue that deserves attention. It raises critical questions about the ethics of mentorship in the industry and the responsibility that established artists have toward those they take under their wing. With every new piece of information that comes to light, the narrative becomes increasingly complex. It's imperative to hold those in power accountable for their actions and ensure that the voices of vulnerable artists like Rihanna are heard and respected. The future of these discussions will shape the industry's standards and the treatment of young talent. As this story continues to develop, it's crucial to remain vigilant and informed. Keep your eyes peeled, because you never know what might come out next in this ongoing saga. We'll be sure to update you as more information surfaces and more people step forward to share their stories. What are your thoughts on this, folks? The floor is open, and we want to hear your thoughts. This isn't just gossip, it's about real lives and the changes we need to see in the industry. Don't forget to subscribe to Celeb Titbits for all the latest updates on this unfolding drama and more.